A total of 39 Palestinian detainees have been released from Israeli prisons in exchange for a group of hostages held by Hamas. The deal, mediated by Qatar, includes a 4-day pause in the fighting. They are accused of a range of offences, from throwing stones to attempted murder. Some were convicted while others were awaiting trial. The group of 24 women and 15 teenage boys was released across the Beituniya checkpoint in the occupied West Bank. They will then be allowed to return home, according to Israel's prison service. The detainees were chosen from a list of 300 women and minors compiled by Israel. I'm now being joined on the news at 10 by a global affairs analyst, Dr. Jide Ojo, to discuss the latest release of 39 Palestinian detainees. After 48 days, finally there is a pause in fighting with captives swapped. Is this a sign of peace in the days ahead?
Thank you very much. Good evening, Nigerians. It's a sign of what's to come, because we can say that, as you have rightly described, it's a pause in the fighting for 4 days and could go up to 10 days, according to the approval given by Knesset. That's the cabinet of Benjamin Netanyahu. Earlier in the week. They have up to 10 days kind of ceasefire, but the war is just going to be low intensity during this period. So it's not like we can say, Eureka, that peace has finally returned to the Middle East or to the Gaza. But it's a right step. It's a step in the right direction. Because I just, when I watched some of the victims that were released today, I was close to shedding tears. 85-year-old woman, there is 75-year-old, and there is a 2-year-old baby, also among those who were kidnapped for 48 days. And you can just imagine the delicate nature of these women and these children who have had to go through horrific kidnapping experience.
Dr. Ojo,
imagine than expressed.
Yes, it's just like it's better imagined than actually experienced, but these people have been in the thick of it. Now, aid is desperately needed in Gaza because before the war, they already relied on aid for 80% of the residents for survival. What do you see happen in the days ahead?
According to news report, there are 60 trucks that were allowed in from Egypt today. This 60 truck carries medical supplies and fuel as well as food. And I must not fail to mention the mediating role of Qatar. Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Jordan, and even US who have brokered this peace, although Qatar was said to have led, but all the other Middle East countries, except perhaps of Iran, have collaboratively worked together to have this pause, because they didn't say they had ceasefire, but they said pause. So we should commend them. But like I said, 60 trucks of medical supplies, food, and fuel were allowed in from Egypt today. And we believe that in the coming days, more will be supplied to Gaza. The other thing I need to also flag is the, commendably exemplary conduct of the Red Cross, International Red Cross, to whom this hostages.
Well, the International Red Cross Society and other organizations, the UN, the WHO, have been at the forefront of providing aid to those who desperately need it as this conflict rages. Thank you so much, Dr. Jide Ojo, for talking to us.
It's a pleasure. Do have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe and stay blessed. Cheers.